What's up, you guys? This is your host Michael, and Christian's behind the camera right now, but we're actually doing a video of steps and the Hawk steps compared to the new Muddy steps. Now we just picked these up at Cabela's. They're actually $79.99, so they're really not too bad. Actually, I think they're $69.99.
Yeah, $69.99.
But in this pack, you get, it's a very simple pack. It has instructions, but you get 3 of these step rails, and there's 3 steps on each. And in the pack, you get these ropes. Now, they're already tied up for you with rubber bands and a bandolier strap on it. So when we brought them out to the woods, we actually just left them there, so we wasn't, having to deal with, tangled up line and string and stuff. But this is my first steps that I've ever hung. This is my first stand that I've ever hung, like 100% on my own. So this is basically from a beginner perspective. So one thing you'll notice about these steps is the steps aren't super wide. Like on some of them, you could probably get 2 feet. But if you can see, you're not going to do that. You'll just get 1, which is fine. But they're very easy to set up. So you always set up your bottom step. You just wrap the cord around, and inside this rail right here, you can see there's a spot for the bracket. Now, the only thing I'm kind of maybe a little bit hesitant on is, will this rust? And if this rusts, will this front plate, since it's not in the exact middle, will this front plate just kind of, just fall out? But of course, that's where you got your linesman rope. So basically, once you get the first one set up, get this thing pitched around real quick. Of course, once you get the first one set up, you'll hook on, and you'll go to the very top rail right here. Okay, and then what you'll do is you'll bring your step in, and obviously most people here probably know how to install them, but I'm just talking about for the ease of use for me. I just brought this rail between my linesman rope up, and I just put it to the tree at my knee level, and then from here I was able to kind of just keep it up on the top of my knees, throw my rope around, and then just hook it, just as simple as hooking it. Now this strap, is if you can get close, I'm not going to touch it because it's already set, but this is literally just a push strap, so it's not like a ratchet strap or anything where it's going to cause a ton of problems. And once that's there, you just somewhat cinch it up pretty tight, and then obviously you put your weight on it, let it dig into the tree, and then from there you just make sure it's cinched really good, and then literally from there you just go to the next one and just repeat. So as far as beginner goes, I don't think it gets any easier. And for the price, I think it was the cheapest one in Cabela's at the time. So that's kind of my quick review on the Muddy steps. We'll get you the actual legit name of it, but just for the Muddy steps, yeah, that's my first impressions, and that's my review.
So for me personally, I've set about 2-3 at least steps alone. And for Michael, never setting them. Of course, he needed a little bit of help, but it wasn't too bad. And really, for the price of $69.99, Cabela's holds them, Academy holds them, Bass Pro Shop, most of your sportsman stores will hold them. They're actually really nice. I have a size 12 boot, and it's perfect width for me. I definitely will not be able to put 2 feet on, but as they're steps, you're not going to be standing around waiting. We just have a few more things to put on. We just got to put a lock for this stand, and then we got to put his bow holder. But the next steps we're going to hang are going to be the Hawk steps. Those are the Muddy side steps, I believe is what they're called. But once we get those set, or once we go to the next spot to hang our stand, then we'll bring you the next portion of the video. So we will see y'all shortly. We got to clean up our paths, doing that to try to make it easier to walk in at night without stepping on sticks and stuff. I'll get some footage of that, and then I'll do the honest review at the very end of which I think is more price efficient, because they're both the same price. They're both $69.99, but it's really, for me, it's about which product is worth your time and your money. So we'll see y'all shortly. All right, everyone, as y'all can hear in the background, you can see Michael's weed eating a path. Last year I bought a ground blind. I didn't really hunt out of it a lot, just because the stakes that I had in the ground were not the best. We got it set up. There's the door. It's going to be overlooking the large food plot. And I haven't cut anything down yet. I wasn't able to plant buckwheat like I was wanting. But I think I'm going to be planting some biscuits. I think that's what they're called, biscuits, and radishes and stuff for late season. Typically I always plant for late season just because I never really have too high of expectations of getting something early season. And because, you know, if he wants to come hunt, or Blake, or somebody else wants to come hunt it, then that way I can get him a good spot. But Michael's currently cleaning out our pathway. As you can see, it's more like a natural path. The reason why he's cutting through there instead of just cutting straight through here, where there's an easy road down, you'll probably see my truck, yeah, right there, is because we normally bring the bush hog through, and all this gets bush hogged, so it's easy to walk, and then you can see a natural path. So in the morning or late afternoon, if there's deer out there, I don't want to get spotted cutting across this spot. So I'm trying to make a different path so I don't get detected. So while we were doing that, the next step is going to be setting the tree stand with the hawk sticks. And then the last one's going to be using the same muddy sticks Michael has. So we'll be back shortly. All right, everyone. So these are the hawk sticks. Don't remember the name of them. I've already went ahead and painted them and made them camouflage. One thing I don't like right off the bat is the color of the strap. I feel like it's a bad color choice, especially. So, hang on, Mike. Here, I'm gonna put that thermocell on you. But right off the bat, I will say it's nice to be able to have both feet on compared to the other one where it's only a foot apiece. Makes you feel a little bit more protected and safe. And they are wide enough that it's comfortable. They also might come over here. They're also an oval shape and are catty cornered at an angle. So you have more leverage, and you can just kind of angle your feet. If you want to look at my feet, you can just angle your feet to where you're not hitting the tree, unlike the last ones. Overall, I think they're pretty good. Of course, you know, if you're like me, I ain't ready for that yet. If you're like me, you like to camo all your stuff, then they don't come camo. They come like a dark gray almost. So there's that. But I would say for the money, I would have to go with the muddy ones, and there's one in particular reason, and that is because when you buy these, they do not come put together. You have to put them together yourself. And if you're new to deer hunting, that's just kind of a pain, honestly. So I'm gonna have to give, for $70, I'm gonna have to give it to the muddy sticks, because you don't have to put them together. Other than that, they're pretty much equal. These also weigh, I think, almost 2 pounds more than the muddy ones. Now, of course, if you foam the inside of the shaft, that right here, then it's going to add a little bit more weight. So all in all, I'm going to have to give the best $70 sticks to the muddy ones. But you know, these are also really good if you're an amateur. I wouldn't say brand new, but semi-new. You would probably like these a little bit more. So we're going to get this tree hung, and I'll show you all the finished product. So I'll see you then. All right, everyone. So got this tree stand hung. There is one thing I didn't mention that I really do like about the hawk stands, and that's the ease of, sorry, the light's bad, but here, let me flip the camera around. Ease of mounting onto the tree, because you have a single mounting point. Unlike the muddy, you have that little hook in spot. So this, you can just hold it, throw it around and hook it, and then you can cinch and you're good. But other than that, I still got to give it to the Muddy. Wish the Muddies had the same thing. Did that tick on me? Yeah, it is. Wish the Muddies had the same thing, because if so, it'd be a clear win. But still gonna have to give it to the Muddy, just because the weight and the fact you don't have to put it together for an entry-level hunter is perfect. So that is the review or comparison for the only 2 climbing sticks I've seen for $69.99. So hopefully y'all did like the video. We will be getting more videos out. I got the food plot I'm going to be planning in August roughly. So look forward to that. I know Trey's been working on videos. He's got a secret project that it's been under wraps for a while. And Michael's, he's working on fishing videos and stuff for y'all. So hopefully I did enjoy this video. If I did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Michael's at the truck right now. And make sure to subscribe and share the videos. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.